say what needs to be said. What we need say what needs to be said, so you can say what needs to be said. I got my dog in the building, baby.
That's right.
Tonight, baby. Long night, man. It was, man. What time is it over there? My dog, LA.
Yeah,
What
it's about
time is
11
it?
o'clock, man. I ain't, gotta get it how you live, though,
Little
huh?
something light, little light something.
I gotta say, I gotta be saying no matter what time it is. You feel me?
The West Coast, my dog way over there on the West Coast, man. My dog in the building tonight, man. Appreciate my dog. Y'all seen that game tonight, man. Winning overtime. Almost winning overtime. Almost went overtime, but Dallas pulled it off, man. Dallas pulled it off. Y'all come on in the building, chat. Yeah, the bonds, man, we create, man, as teammates during our NFL journey, man, means a lot to us. And that brotherhood follow us,
Yeah.
after we're done playing. And here go my brother. You know what I mean? My dog, my homie, man. First off, and first of all, I got to congratulate you on being selected to the Eagles Hall of Fame, brother. Well
Appreciate
deserved.
that. I'm gonna see you in the building. I'm gonna see you and wife in the building, right? You know what I mean?
We're in the building, we're in the
Okay.
building, We right in the building. But what
Now
does that
I
mean?
can't wait.
What
I
does
can't
that
wait.
mean for you, brother? What does that
It
mean for
mean
you?
it means a lot because you don't want to be thinking like the stuff that you may accomplish or things you might come across.
Yeah.
You remember I was rookie asking you and Mike Vick a million questions about football off the field. But now like full circle, just getting back to this point where dudes I play with, your peers, man, that you get to celebrate each other. You know what I
Right.
mean? So the Eagles been around for years, and to ask me to induct me into the Hall of Fame, like that means a lot to me, man. That says that I did some good work there. You know what I mean? And the team and everybody, a lot of respect for myself. So
Yeah. That's something to be proud of, brother. It's a big accomplishment, man. And yeah, they
but
induct you in the
you
Hall of
know what?
Fame.
I figured it was coming up because it be little stuff when you leave a team, it be little stuff you just notice. Like, so I would watch their games, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't see 25 since I left play. So look, I think one of the years, one of the young running backs called me, was like, yo, they said if I want your jersey, you had to okay it. I'm like, what? So look, I say, look, I said, I ain't worried about that type stuff. I ain't worried about that jersey, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get
Right.
back to you. Look, I never got back to him.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, bro, like keep my
Are you
jersey out the
kidding?
way, man. Listen.
You
So,
never
but
got
anyway,
back
they
to
said
him.
I never give it out ever again. So I said, okay, bet, cool.
So are they retiring the jersey or what?
I don't know. I don't know yet. They just, I know right now, not a soul touch 25 since I left. I called the ads and they said it's to the side. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
rock with that.
Y'all tell Shady congratulations in the chat, man. That's well deserved, man. When you accomplish things like that, man, you gotta really pat yourself on the back, man. We've been playing football our whole life to
Yeah,
accomplish goals and accolades and to take care of our family. You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
That's
You
most
ain't lying
important.
about that, for sure.
Hey, man, so y'all watch this clip, man. I gotta show y'all this clip. If y'all ain't seen Gardner Minshew, the quarterback of the God dog on Oakland Raiders, man, we
Yeah.
have to see what this is
That's
about.
probably why they benched him, because what he got going on.
Well, let's see. Can y'all help us in the chat? Please look at this video right here. Oh my gosh.
What was he hungry?
Let me play this one more time for y'all, chat.
You know what? I'm gonna put a benefit of the doubt. I don't got bro doing that. Like,
He ain't
come on,
doing
man.
that, bro.
Seriously.
It ain't like that.
Nah, I think that the cameras be going so fast. Ain't no way in the world he doing all that. Like,
But brother, he definitely was picking his nose on the sideline,
yeah,
and
he was like, one of them little, you know what I mean? And in the game, he start biting his nails. Like, I
so
can't.
he was biting he was digging in his nose and started biting his same nail just
Yeah,
by
it
mistake.
look crazy. If I was his lawyer, it's a hard case to win. But
Bro,
come on, he a grown man in the league. Like, what you doing?
what are you doing? It shouldn't even look close, though, bro. Shouldn't even look close. That's why I say it appears to look like he ate what he was picking. I don't know if he did. You know what I mean? So that's a hard case. That's a hard case to win, brother.
If if he was on a team with us, because you treat players different than you treat the quarterbacks. Would you be talking shit to him the whole week about it?
I probably would I probably would do it in practice when I'm competing against him.
All right.
Like, bruh, you see why I'm picking your shit off, bro? You on the sideline picking your fucking boogers and shit, bro. You need to get your shit
Right.
together, bro. This is
You
crazy.
hungry? You eating them and all that?
bro. Go get a hot dog. Go to the
Yeah, that
coach's
was
locker. Go get a hot dog or something, bro.
like that do look wild though.
Yeah, man. But let's get into this game a little bit, man. Dallas versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Came another exciting game. We had a lot of exciting games came down to the wire this weekend, man. And
Yeah.
Dallas versus Pittsburgh was one of them, right? And we got to give credit when credit due.
Got to God to that.
Dak got it done today.
Yeah.
He delivered a comeback. He delivered a comeback. So Shady, you can't bash him. You have to have something positive to say about that.
Yeah.
But the one thing I would say, even though he did deliver this comeback, right?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like at any given moment he gonna mess up the game, going to have a mental breakdown or a mental lapse somewhere somehow. Like on the third down, right before the last play of the game, they almost gave the ball back. Then
Yeah, I
before
seen that.
he throwing like crazy, and the interception that they trying to say was part of CD's fault. It was definitely not CD's fault. Who was Dak Prescott throwing the back to?
About to say, who was the ball going to? Yeah.
You're right. So it's like, how does he keep having these mental breakdowns? And that's who he is, man. That's who he is.
I think, I think Dak is a good quarterback, right? If you look around the league, a lot of dudes that ain't that good is getting paid. So I think Dak is a good quarterback. I just think when the game gets hot, gets tight, right? Pressure gets even, bigger.
Right.
It's like how he responds, right? Now, regular season, he gonna give you 12 wins. That's what he does. He gonna give you 12 wins. That's his thing. 12 wins for sure.
Regular
right?
season.
Then we get to the playoffs, right? And like every mistake is magnified so much. So now you get to really see who he is. When all that pressure on him, it's like he never delivered. If you look at the last couple of playoff games, he don't deliver in the playoffs. That's not who he is.
Right.
So, but I do think he's a good quarterback though. Like he'll find ways to win these type of games, right? He look good. He look bad at times, look good at times, but he found a way to finish it. Team a little banged up. So you need your $60 million quarterback to carry the load. But his problem is not the regular season. His problem is when the game's on the line in the playoffs, how you gonna play? And the last thing about that I want to say is I feel like when they lose games, right, on offense, I'm talking about just on offense.
Right.
It be like his fault a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But when you talk about that, they get sensitive. I don't know what it is about. I guess it's the Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't know, but it just depends on how we talk about it and what you say. But if we call a spade, like you said, when the pressure's on, it seems like he breaks down in that pressure busts pipes. That's the true meaning of pressure in the NFL. Pressure busts pipes. What are you going to do when the game is on the line? How do you deliver? And Dak seems he has, like Shady said, a problem with that. He's always having some type of mental lapse or mental breakdowns, or something just goes wrong, and it like Shady said, and it's at the hands of Dak Prescott most of the time.
And I think with him though, I don't think he has it because I think he's a good quarterback, right?
Yes, I agree.
I think he does not have the it factor. Like I'm gonna break that down. Like there's games where Mahomes ain't really playing great. He ain't throwing it well, right? But some way he gonna find a way. The final drive, he got the it factor.
Right.
Joe Burrow, we don't really praise Joe Burrow for having all these great attributes. You know what I'm saying? No crazy big arm, like he ain't super mobile. He got that it factor though. Like the game on the line, he gonna find a way to get it done. When I look at Dak, he don't give me that though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He don't give me that.
Yeah. Like you say, he looks good in the quarters, and maybe like 1 or 2 quarters he throws a nice pretty ball.
He
throws a nice pretty ball. But then there comes that bonehead decision. Every game, it happens.
Yeah.
Every game, there's a bonehead decision, like you said, made by Dak. And when the playoffs come, it's like those bonehead decisions get higher and higher. The percentage raises, you know what I mean? And for the Steelers, man, the Steelers look really good. I think they're a really good team. And if they can get Justin Fields to play better, man.
Come on, man. Yo, listen. Now, one thing I know about you an honest dude.
Right.
Right? We not going to sugarcoat this thing, home. Because I've been learning these quarterbacks, I've been learning like how to, because like a guy like Baker Mayfield, where he been bad his whole career, and now he's playing well. And I got to understand, I can't judge him on being the number 1 pick overall and all the hype. I got to go off of what he's been doing. You know what I mean? So he's a good quarterback. Yeah. When I look at Justin Fields, we talk about him, and we give him so much grace like he a rookie playing. Like, yo, he's getting better and better, and you know what I'm saying? And Bro, it's in his 4th year. Like, what?
Yeah,
What?
it's over with. Yeah.
Come on.
But to give him a little grace and understand,
Let's hear that grace. What's that grace?
listen, to give him a little grace, listen. He started off this game horrible. He was inaccurate, making bad decisions. Like all his balls wasn't accurate at all. And
Right.
then with pressure, what we say, pressure busts pipes, right?
That's
So
right.
sometimes pressure brings the best out of people.
Yeah.
And then Justin Field had to go out for a play. Then the backup quarterback, Kyle Allen, had to came in and he threw a perfect pass.
Come on.
It was the
Come
longest
on.
pass at that point, right? Now what? Motherfucker, shit, I ain't hurt no more. Let me hurry up and get back in there, coach. And he got his shit together. And after that, Justin Field started striking. I mean, it was just like he was another quarterback. Like he went and got some extra coaching or something. And boom, everything was accurate. On time, he was hitting. He was hitting. Then, towards the 4th quarter, towards the pressure and things like that, he started backtracking and making little, inaccurate passes. But he did do some well things tonight.
The man, he threw for
overall,
138 yards.
His time is up.
He threw for 138 yards. All this striking you kept talking, 138 yards. What?
138 yards, bro.
Bro, it's so crazy though with him. It's like, I guess people like, now he's talented. You know what I'm saying? So I get that, but it's like, yo, we talk about him like he his first year starting.
Right.
You know what? Who should be mad is the Pittsburgh defense. You got to be on the field all game long, and you're a defense player, you know this, right? And yo, a Dallas offense with a MVP type candidate like Dak Prescott last year, CeeDee Lamb All Pro, all these dudes offense, and you contain them the whole game, bro. They gave up 20 points, so it was really 13. You know what I'm saying? Until last touchdown. It's like I do all this stuff, and we won't keep talking about the quarterback. They need to get a dude like I don't understand this part. And Russell was hurt, so I understand that part. But my thing is, I think he gives you more as a team. Because on defense, if you tell all you gotta do is score, I don't know, 21 points, and we probably should win. Come on, dog. Like, what we talk? I think it was they gave up 10 points the first game, 6 points the second game, 10 points the third game. Last week was 17 points or something like that.
And that's
20 points.
That's protecting Justin Fields, where they can continue to make excuses and give him chance after chance after chance.
Come on, bro.
So it looks like a winning solution when they're winning. So it's not much you can say.
Let me ask you.
I agree with you. He looks horrible sometimes.
Do you think last year, the way that Russ played last year, do you think that they could win more games with the Steelers like that? With that offense? With the way he played?
With Russ?
The way Russ played quarterback last year.
And in the offense right now, playing that way. Nah, I don't think they win more.
I disagree.
I don't think they win more.
I watched Russ go up to Buffalo, cold-ass Buffalo, and beat them dudes, and he had a lot to do with that. He ain't just hand the ball off. They playing good defense. I watched him make plays to win that. I watched him beat the Chiefs last year, making plays, running around. So when you say that, I'm like, huh?
But you got
that was good enough.
But you got to think about this, Shady. The older you get, where's your mentality? Where's your desire? And he only making $1.5 million in salary this year. How motivated is he to go out there and do that? That means a lot. Now, if he goes out there and willingness and have the will and desire to play and thug it out, I think he can do really good. But sometimes when it ain't in you no more, like Aaron Rodgers, for example, it's still in him sometimes, but sometimes it's not in him. It seems like you can tell in his body language.
Right. Like whatever.
I mean?
Yeah.
It's like whatever. So it's not much you can do when,
I don't think Russ is that. I think people don't like Russ because he makes it feel uncomfortable. But I think Russ is super into his worship, right? Spiritually. I think he's a family man. I think he's all football. That's all he gives off. So my thing is like, show me it's not in you no more. Yeah. Because I see the dude wearing the eye black and he ain't even practicing. Like, he really dedicated.
Yeah. But that could be a show. Ain't no telling. You know what I mean? Who knows?
But how we know if he don't play?
Yeah.
And then another thing, if I'm a wide receiver, right? Because they're dominant by like running the ball, but they're not running the ball that well. You know what I'm saying? That's like the thing they want to do. But if I'm a wide receiver, like George Pickens, who's nice, who would I want to be the quarterback?
And that young rookie, the backup quarterback Kyle Allen that came in, I can see people saying they want him. Now, they don't. There was only one play, but he came in. He's a rookie. That was his first pass. The pass was so beautiful. If I was the coach, I would have been like, "Hold on, Fields, let me see, and let
We
me."
might have something here.
We might have something because the way he was through the ball, it seemed like he belonged in that position. Like he was
But how
made.
you don't want to see Russ though? Like seriously though, he a vet, he a champion. Like how you want to
I,
just to make sure he's nothing else in the tank.
no, I feel you put him out there and just make sure nothing else is left in the
Just
tank and see.
see.
But maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe Coach Tomlin sees and feels that he don't have no desire. So if I put him out there, everything
They
might
don't
change.
take no shots. I mean, he might throw a go ball here and there just to pressure's coming, but like they don't take no real shots. They don't design no plays deep. Like it's come on, man. Seriously, like what we knock it off. What we doing on offense though?
Yeah, what we doing on offense, man. But shout out to Dak, man. Shout out to Dak, man. He got it done. I know Dak, he's received a lot of criticism because he got
He
that
do.
star on his helmet. So I'm gonna give you credit, bro. But you got to continue to do it. Do it more. And when it counts in January, in February, and make it happen. And then I got to give a shout out to my cornerbacks, man. Joey Porter, the son of the big Joey Porter. What's Big Porter name? So Joey Porter made a nice play on the post route, man, and he played the ball so perfect. He stayed on the high shoulder of the receiver, and he wasn't worried about where the receiver was and when he got the ball, man. The perfect way a cornerback is supposed to play a post route, man. So shout out to the cornerback. Cornerbacks went crazy today, man.
Yeah, they
Interceptions
did.
galore, baby. Some crazy
I
picks
know you
today,
like all
man.
that. It was a lot of picks. I was
Yeah,
happy to see Patrick Surtain get his stuff off today. He a
yeah.
good kid, right?
He supposed to come on tomorrow, man. We got to talk about them picks, man, because I'm waiting on him. I'm waiting on a good corner to get that 10 interceptions the season, and Pat could do it, man. I want to see Pat get that 10
Yeah,
interception
I like
season.
Pat. No, he was
Yeah,
and I like him because he's honest. He was telling me of Devontae Adams. He's like, yo, he the truth. You know what I mean? So he
yeah,
was motivating with stuff he was saying, in interviews and all that, and on the field. Remember he was saying he's not ready yet,
yeah,
but he did say, yo, the dude's nice though, and I like
yeah.
guys that compete. I hate dudes that be like really really good. They get to a certain level and then they stop competing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I might not want to guard the number one receiver. I might want to, you know what I mean? I like stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah. And for him, like you say, he likes to play man to man and up in your face a lot.
He,
So
yo, he a big dude though on the low.
huge, huge. That's what makes it so hard for the receiver to get off the line because he's athletic, he's big, he's long, and he's fast. So
Right.
that makes
You
it
know what's
tough.
crazy though? One more thing. Yo, he was saying that he said, yo, it's harder to guard the little dudes,
It is.
but he's bigger than them dudes. I'm thinking like, how? When he said
Yeah.
that, I was thinking like, well, I should have asked him what he meant by that, but I mean, you could break it down. But he was like, yeah, he said, I'm hard. Them little dudes be hard.
Yeah. Let me explain. The little dudes are harder because they're faster and quicker. The big dudes, they can't move as fast. So and they're big and it's easy to get hands on them. So that's probably what he mean by
But what
covering
about
them up.
like contested catches, like knocking you off the route a little bit? Like,
Yeah, you can control that. You can position yourself and get leverage one way or another. You know what I'm saying? But a quick dude is nothing you can do to stop his quickness unless you can
right,
try to
right.
get some hands on him, and that's what he out quicken your ass. But you know what I mean? So yeah, man, he got to believe that. And I know you and him recently had to talk about interceptions and stuff, and how hard it is to get interceptions and what they mean and how they change games. Then boom, look what the young
Yep.
man do. He go out there and how did that conversation with
Because
you and
he was
Pat
talking
go?
about like dang, I can't remember the exact details, but he was talking about like everybody don't go out there and just be getting picks.
Yeah,
That's just not, you know what I mean? Like everybody just can't go out there and just get picks like that. He like someone do because he said people think it's easy. Like, oh well, he ain't got this many picks, he ain't got that many picks. He's like, man, it ain't easy to go out there and just be quarterbacks and just giving you picks. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And he's talking
yeah,
about that. So and another thing he was saying is like, um, if I guard a guy and I'm locking him up, that's a good thing. But getting picks changes the game. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like the offense is like, damn, now we got field position. Now we got an extra opportunity to get more plays off. So he was breaking that down to us.
yeah. Because the interception is the best single play you can make on defense. Not a sack, a strip sack. That's two plays. So interception is one play. So
Right.
that's the best single play you can possibly make, which is a turnover. And people don't register and understand that like that. So for people to uh to misgrade and downplay an interception is horrible. to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's a game changer. I'm getting the ball back to Shady so he could tote that thing. You know what I mean? Get the ball
Yo,
back
it's
to the
crazy.
end zone.
I was with somebody at dinner a while ago. We was talking about this picks. He was perfect who it was exactly though, but he was saying like we started off talking about Travis Hunter about his ball skills because I was like, yo, he got some of the best ball skills I've ever seen at a young age like that. Like I watch him go at the highest point on offense to make them catches. I watch guys grabbing them contestedly and still catching balls from playing all the years from doing it and then watch other wide receivers. That's hard to
Yeah.
do.
Mm-hmm.
And on defense, he catch the ball like a wide out. And I was saying, I forget who the dude was. He was like, "Yo, Asante's ball skills is one of the best." So look, we was watching some old tape, and you caught. I forget who was playing I think the Falcons. You caught
Right.
a play in the middle diving. You know what I'm saying? And then tucked it
Oh,
away.
with the
Like that was
oh
crazy.
yeah. That play, I remember that play. I was sticking Julio Jones. He was a rookie. And Matt Ryan kind of overthrew it a little bit. So I had to, the ball was going towards the ground. So I had to put one hand under it, and my hand was barely missing the ground and scoop it, and I had to turn and curl and then broke my finger on it. But like you said, the ball skills are crazy because making those type of plays is very hard, man. It's very hard, man. It's
I
very
do
hard.
think that the cornerback skill set today is better than back then. Cause like yeah, they be catching some crazy passes though, and I feel like everybody back then had they say you play D back because you was a
Right.
wide receiver that couldn't catch.
Right, right.
Cause you know what I'm saying? Like you don't even
Right.
be like I like what dude I like? I like what's his name? Jair Alexander. I
Jair
like
Alexander,
him.
right.
He play like with big ball skills.
I think he hit or miss sometime though. I like him, but I think he give up too much sometime, most of the time, and then he'll make a play though. But I like the cornerbacks. Like when you play with me, Shady, everybody expected me to go get the ball, but I'm not giving up the ball easy. I'm not giving up many pass plays and things like that. So just because you make interceptions, don't get it twisted. Now you can't just go one for one back and back. I give up a touchdown, I get an interception. No, you have to make interceptions and don't give up big plays and
Right.
make plays. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? Shady was a testament. He was right there he could
Yeah,
testify
yo.
to his thing. He was right there on the sideline, 20 in 4K vision, baby, watching that thing live in effect, baby. That's greatness, y'all. Y'all got to be around to experience that
The
stuff,
worst is
man.
that practice. I used to fuck around that practice all day though.
That's where when I do it in practice, it makes the game easy because I'm around here challenging everybody, and I know they're gonna want to attack me. And it's
Yeah.
like you say, tell. I don't even know that. I never talked to Shady about this. Are you in the offensive game planning room with the receivers and quarterbacks, or like when y'all game planning and stuff?
Nah, we would do oh well yeah.
So
Like yeah.
I can
Like,
tell, and I Marty, you let me know.
oh, I remember that, Marty, yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
so tell me
he used to say
if we finna go out and do one on ones of pass skills, he'd be like, "All right, we got something for Asante ass today."
yeah, yeah,
And it's like you're planning to try to beat me in practice, but we play the New York Jets, the New York
right.
Giants on Sunday. How? That's how mental. That's how much I was in their head mentally. You know what I mean? By me
Yeah, nah,
talking
Marty would
and
say that. He was
putting the
like,
bulls out on my back. You know what I mean? And
or,
that's
or
what made me better, honestly, because I had to go play. I had to go work hard every day because as soon as I step on the field, I'm talking that cash money. You
so
know.
for the viewers out there, so Marty's the office coordinator. So we would have like a install like to go over the plays for practice that's gonna go in the game. So like the game plan. Every once in a while Marty would be like, you know what? Then Marty's a coach, he had all this dip tobacco in his mouth. We'd be like, we're gonna get something's ass today. So we're gonna get him with a double move. I'm like, okay, all right. But yeah, he would do that. He definitely would do that.
Yeah, man, that's funny though. And you got to understand that the team is preparing to play Sunday, but
All right.
in that time, this this player is getting to me. So we're gonna make a play for him, and we're
Yeah.
gonna stop our plans for the New York Giants real quick, and we're gonna concentrate on Asante Samuel because I'm tired of his freaking mouth. And that's what it was about, man. It was fun, but we had fun doing it, man. It was no hard feelings, and yeah, we used to go to war, man. I miss them
I ain't never
days.
played nobody else when you left. That was like that talk trash like that.
Yeah,
Like in practice and get everybody motivated like that. I ain't never what's crazy? I
expanding.
started taking on that role, which is crazy. Yo, what's crazy is I probably wasn't as wild as you, but when you left, I kind of took on that role, like keeping it competitive. You know what I mean? Because it was like cool. Like,
Yeah,
there's some dudes that be like distractions. You know what I'm saying? And there's
yeah,
others that are not. They just get everybody engaged, right?
yeah,
I think the
yeah.
times when you didn't do it, the practice wasn't as good because everybody wasn't engaged.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So, but I took on that role though. I was calling everybody out.
Yeah,
Talking trash to the coaches. You name
yeah.
it.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, man. It makes everybody better, but at the end of the day, when you do it too, it makes it fun for you. Other than that, you're just sitting
Yeah.
around and being a bored,
Now that's
lazy
true too.
football player. You know what I mean? Chat, what it do? Y'all make sure y'all drop those comments and questions for Shady. You know what I mean? Shady in the building. Hey, Shady. So how long you been retired now?
About going on 5 years,
Going on 5 years.
going on five. Next year will be
Time
5.
fly by, right? So how hard is it mentally for you to deal with not playing football since you retired, brother? How hard
You
is
know
it?
what? I think it's not as bad though.
Not
Only
as
for
bad.
you know what? I went to a game and I felt like the itch to play again because I'm like, dang, I could still play. I could do what them dudes is doing. But I think it's maybe I'm on. I do TV with
Right.
Fox, and I do the podcast with Deshaun. We talk sports all day, so it's like it makes it easier. So I don't really. It's like I'm playing football without playing,
Right. You still in it. You
and
still
it's
in it. I
like and
see
it's
what you're
like
saying.
therapeutic, right? We talking
Right.
ball. We getting paid to do it. It's fun. It's good. We
Yeah.
laugh. So it's not that bad.
That's the best way to transition too. When you retire, go straight to television or doing something, you know what I mean? So you're on your right path. You did it right. You did it right. So the Colorado Buffalo football team had a bye week this weekend.
Ooh, that's right.
And
And they had a big win. Shout out to Prime. The boys had a
shout out to
big win.
Prime. They had a crazy win. They beat my school. That's my school, UCF.
Oh, that's right.
Y'all, if,
That is right.
y'all seen the show. Y'all heard me. I
Wait,
gave
yo,
all
low
the
key, y'all
credit.
got some players on the low though, cause you, Brandon, they got some
It
dudes over
was
there.
something there. Mike
Yeah,
Hughes, cornerback. I think he played for the Falcons right now.
yeah, yeah. Oh, Mikey, he ain't bad. He ain't bad
Is the receiver for the Bills? I forget his name.
right now.
Yeah, and I think unless he got traded or
Oh,
signed somewhere else.
Gabe Davis. Is it Gabe
Gabe
Davis?
Davis, yeah, Gabe
Yeah, yeah,
Davis,
yeah, yeah,
UCF.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, a
What you
couple dudes.
mean, Florida, baby? Florida, we got the bet. What you mean? What you mean?
Hey, yo,
So
nah,
yeah,
real
man.
talk though.
If
Pitt,
if, if, if
Pitt will
Coach
definitely
Prime,
beat y'all right now though, too. By the way,
Pittsburgh,
come on,
put it
man.
on the
Yeah.
schedule, brother. To call them right now and put it on the schedule for next, so we can whoop that tail, whoop you up and
Hey,
down
hey,
around the street, man.
we 5-0, dog.
5-0. Who y'all played?
A lot of good teams. A
Y'all
lot
might
of
be
good
good.
teams.
Y'all might be good. Y'all might be good. What conference y'all in right now?
Oh man, we in the ACC.
Oh, y'all in
ACC.
ACC with the U,
Yeah, number
UM and
one.
stuff.
Number one,
Yeah.
dog.
But tell me, does it feel since like we talking about the Colorado Buffaloes? Does it feel like it's not as exciting to watch college football since they was is a bye week? Does it feel that way?
Yeah, I ain't
Or
gonna lie though, like they exciting though, man. Like the
they very
quarterback,
exciting?
Shador is the best in the league. And then the
Yeah.
best player in college football in general, though, Travis Hunter. Like, watch them dudes. And then another thing is, like, I'm learning this because I'm on the media side. And, like, they really be wanting Prime to lose.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like y'all
Yeah.
trying to judge him from or compete against him when he was playing. He ain't playing no. He a coach now. So now
Right.
you couldn't get him at playing. So now you get him at coaching. And
Right.
that's like it's like watching. I'm watching how they doing, and I hate it though. I cheer for Coach Prime. You know what I mean? Good
Yeah.
friend of mine, but he doing a good job. Like Colorado wasn't no dominating team before he got there.
No, they still not now. They
No,
still
they,
not.
they
Don't get
still
it
not. But it's
twisted.
like nobody's going to the games. Yo, when
Yeah.
I went to the game. I'm gonna go this year. But I went to the game last year. That was like a reunion at the club with the you know what I'm saying, everybody there, like it's jewelry everywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he got the whole economically in
Oh, he
Colorado
killing
right
it.
now.
He killing it.
Come on, in Boulder. It's crazy right now.
Yeah. He's
Restaurants,
killing it.
they selling out.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Seriously.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't think, what I think that people want him fired because of what they perceive as him being arrogant and boastful and stuff like that. So people can't handle that because they probably can't
Wait,
do
wait,
it
wait,
either.
wait, wait. Time out.
Hmm.
People can't handle Coach Prime, Deion Sanders being arrogant.
And
What's
boastful. Yeah, they can't
I
handle
mean,
it.
that's
He
you
been that way his whole life
people
since he's
that
been a player.
wait, what?
Since a player. But
Man,
people can't
that's silly, yo. That's
people
silly.
can't handle that stuff, man. People can't handle that, man. People really can't handle it. Really.
And
That's
then
the
like he been the same, but like the thing is, He the same to me though.
He is.
He
He
the same. The
is.
way he talked, the way he moved, the way
He
you know what I mean?
always the
Like, come
same.
on.
Yeah, now some of the things he may say and do, I think maybe he can back down or not say as much or whatever. But that's him. Whatever he do, float
That's
my
my
boat. You
thing
know
is
what I
like,
mean?
yo, I be thinking about like certain people. I respect them because they just authentic. Like if you
Right.
was a coach, you know what I mean, you still be professional, but
Yeah.
son, Deuce is gonna be Deuce. You know what I mean?
Got
Like
to.
Prime gonna be, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
but it's like, you know what? They got their picks because Nick Saban, yo, in his own way, he cocky too though. It's just different how he say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
like Prime might be talked too much sometimes and all that.
Right.
But Nick, and that's his swag. But Nick Saban, right? His cockiness is like, I ain't gonna say too much. Like,
Right.
you feel me? Like I know what it
Right.
is. Or
Right.
like Vanderbilt just beat Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Before the game, they talking. He says, I mean, come on, like, who's gonna be at the game for Vandy? We gonna beat him like we always beat him.
Right.
Because that's how he
Mm-hmm.
think. So they all got their arrogance.
That's
You know
how
what I mean? Like I
that's how
hate when they
people
try to
look at
break
it,
it up.
man. If people see it, man, it's just wild. You just wild, Just judge him off him coaching football. That's all you should judge him off of.
And if we
All
want to
other
keep it
stuff.
100, now I went to the game and I think he's getting better as a coach too. Though
Oh,
last year some calls I thought was bad calls that he did. It was some clock management stuff, and I ain't like, you know what I mean. I
right.
watched them this year; they way better, and that's why I be saying like about football in general. Like a player can get better, but so can the coach. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I
100%.
think I think he's coaching a lot better this year.
He could get a better staff. He get better staff, things like that. All type of things. But at the end of the day, if they continue to play what they play against my school, my alumni, UCF, they will be a ranked team, and they're going to be a powerhouse if they can play like that. They play with discipline. They had a total output of the whole total team football.
Yeah,
Offense, defense, special teams. They ran the ball great. And yeah, if they do that, man, Coach Prime are gonna do some special things, man. And
yeah.
Shador Sanders, I do believe he is the best quarterback in
That boy, I ain't gonna lie, that boy nice
yeah.
though. And then he got he's a cut image of Prime though. Like the
Oh
swagger,
man.
like we
They
gonna
mold
win. Like
he got to
I
mold
love
it
it. And
good.
I see he had the little thing with Cam. I like stuff like that. I mean,
Right.
obviously they gonna work it out. You know how it is. He's
Right.
younger, whatever.
But
But
that,
it's like,
why
yo,
Cam feel like he could just walk up and who he think he is and just push himself up on everybody and expect everybody to love him and like him and know who he is. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, yeah.
that
I don't
ain't
know.
cool.
Cam always been like that.
Right.
Cam a good dude. Cam is a player that think
Yeah.
he think he's better than what he was as a player though. Because
Oh,
we just keep it 100.
100%.
But Cam was nice for a couple years, whatever. But it's
Yeah.
like sometimes he be going off as like the
The
word of
top
gospel from
dog.
the quarterback. Yeah, like it's like if Tom Brady said like, okay, cool, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Like
But
I
like
see
who
a kid, we did the Super Bowl messing around, just having fun, and he had the
yeah.
a Brock Purdy backpack, like because he was calling him like a system dude,
Right.
and he was like a system quarterback. But I was thinking like, it's in my opinion, is like, yo, like Brock's a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We can't act like it's better he got people around him. You know what I mean? So we can't see if he's as good, but he does that system really well. He runs it well. And I was
That's
thinking
how
like, I was like, Cam, like, how many different systems you playing in? You know what I mean? Like we gonna get a specific, certain particular offense built for you.
right.
You know
How
what I mean?
many how many freaking all pro seasons have you had? You know what I mean? And then he gonna say, once again, y'all taking shots at me. Talk about what I'm talking about with him and all that stuff. So he
Yeah.
just be
Now I love, but the thing is like I love Cam, so I take everything with a grain of salt, but I still am like honest about everything. So because me and DJ be
yeah.
talking about it, I was like, well, Cam was he had like 2 solid crazy years. Other than that, he was cool. You know what I mean?
And he was a runner. He could run the ball well. He never could throw the ball well. So, you know,
And I just remember like when we played them, like a lot of players, they wouldn't be like fearful of him. You know what I mean? But there was certain
right,
dudes when we play Tom or we play Aaron or Peyton, it's like, all right, we ain't
right.
scared, but yo, it's gonna be a game. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a game.
Yeah, for real. Aaron Rodgers, that quick release, boy. You got to understand. Then Peyton, man, is another one. You
Yeah, it's
understand.
just
You got to
certain
get your shit
dudes.
together.
I remember we played now this is my rookie year. We played the Saints. Now I knew what Drew Brees was, but I didn't know how good he was. He a little dude. I'm thinking like, all right, bruh. he's the only quarterback, and this in my opinion, he's the only quarterback I've really watched playing the game. Like, yo, this dude is so accurate. Like the receivers ain't even got to work. Like they
Yeah.
got great coverage. Boom, boom, like
And
dog.
his timing was awesome too. Yeah, with Drew Brees. Yeah, the timing is
I never
impeccable.
seen, I never seen, and I watched all the greats. He just was now Alvin was different, obviously, but he was just different to me. Like even with like the Paytons and all that, like
Yeah.
like the wide receivers wasn't even like getting them much separation. Like it didn't matter though. He was putting
Mm-hmm.
the ball where the defense couldn't get it.
Right. That's what it's about. Yep. He would do that
Yeah,
really well. Yep, for sure. All right, now let's talk about this Eagles. These Eagles, man.
we
First of
warming
all,
up. We warming up.
we warming up. First of all, what is wrong with the Eagles in your opinion? What is it? Is it the coaching or is it the player or player? Let me hear your opinion on that. What do
I
you
think
think,
it's a
man?
little bit of everything. I think everybody
Is
gets
that
a
everything?
slice of that pie. Like there's some
Yeah.
calls I think Nick Sirianni, because I like Nick Sirianni, and I don't mind them aggressive calls.
Yeah.
But I do think that some of them is like, all right, let's tone it back a little bit, right? Defense ain't what it
Yeah.
used to be. We can't take them risks on fourth down. Keep going for it. I think Jalen could be a little better with some of the turnovers, some of the his reads. You know, like yo, it ain't there. Check it down. Take run
Right.
off. You know what I mean? And then I think the defense haven't been playing great. They haven't been playing consistent.
Not at all.
And,
They've
and,
been
and
horrible.
I think the biggest issue is what people don't want to talk about. Yo, we are injured. Our best player ain't been playing.
That's
AJ
a good point.
Brown, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Our second best player, we throw him a 1 yard pass, he drops it. If you throw him 10 passes, Saquon will catch 9 of them passes. Like, then
Yeah.
the game's over with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
think when we all healthy together and then you add Saquon, Barkley to the offense already and the
Yeah.
defense gonna get better over time, we're gonna be right in the mix.
Gonna
Yeah,
be
we're gonna
right
be
in there.
back.
So do you think Nick Sirianni he's a good leader? Does he provide discipline or like what type of coach is he? Laid back and everybody handle that like
Yeah, I think he a little bit of both. Because I talked to the players, they say that like Nick, he holds everybody accountable, right? He's a good coach. Now you
right,
can't get on the quarterback like you get on everybody else. You know that.
right,
You
right,
know what I
right.
mean? But
But you
I
gotta
heard
let
he.
him know what's you got to get your shit together. Like some type of
No,
way
no,
you
I
got to
heard
get
that.
him.
I heard that he holds Jalen accountable. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I think that players do probably want a little bit more on offense after you
Mm-hmm.
watch the tapes, right? Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's a motivational coach. Cause
Right.
like they act like he don't have no role. I hate when people say that. Because if you ask any player, they're gonna say, "Yo, Kellen Moore is the coordinator for sure, good coordinator."
Right.
But best believe Nick Sirianni got some input on the offense, on the game plan.
Right. And if he didn't, the head coach, that's what I'm here. I depend on my staff. I'm a leader of this team. So I got this head coach, I mean, this defensive coordinator, this offensive coordinator, and I make decisions, critical decisions. So, I mean,
But you you've
that's
been
why
hearing you've been hearing that
that's
though,
why I
right?
asked. That's why I asked, like, is he a disciplinary or what does he is a good leader? Like, what does he
Yeah. Now
provide?
now I will say this though, I didn't hear that he's super strict and super disciplined. I didn't hear that.
You
But
didn't?
but you know what? But it's crazy because like you could see from some of the plays that's happened. Like all right, you know what I mean? Like sometimes in big moments
Yeah.
like something might go on, right? You might retaliate, and there's a flag or this is and third. Where
Mm-hmm.
certain teams that's coached well, like you don't see a lot of it. You might see some of it because we human. We going, you know, have emotions. You know, what I mean, we might do something back, but you don't see a lot of it on good teams, like Andy Reid's teams. Like you'll see a couple, like stupid penalties, right? Unsportsmanlike conduct, something like that. But you're not
Right.
gonna see a lot of it because they
Right.
coach well. You get what I'm saying?
Mm, I got you.
So I
I
think with
got
him, I think it's like a little bit of both.
you. Okay. Okay. Now recently Big Play Slay, my boy Big Play Slay,
Yeah,
he went on Michael Parsons' podcast and it sent the Eagle fans up in a roar, right? They went crazy.
yeah, that's
Now, if
true.
we had a problem back in our days when we played for the Eagles, what were our order of commands to get everything figured out and make sure the locker room and everyone is on the same page and this is behind us? What was our order of commands? How did
So
we handle things?
we had the leader committee, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it was all the OGs on there. Who was on the it was you, Mike. Who else was in it? Was on there?
I don't even know if I was on there. Was I on there?
You
But
was
yeah,
on
I'm
it.
sure I was.
We'll meet in the morning every what? Every other morning or something like that, remember? Or every
Oh,
Tuesday we'll meet, or one day we'll meet with Andy Reid. Remember that?
well, go ahead, remind us because I don't
Yeah,
remember.
so beginning of the week, right? With the captains or the leaders of the crew, the leadership crew,
Mm-hmm.
or the leadership committee, what they called it. I can't believe you remember this. And it was about the captains of like 5 positions on the team. So I think the quarterback, I think you was in there. I think Jason Avant was in there. I think I was in there 1 year or 2 years.
Okay.
Anyway, and
Okay.
then whatever message that Andy Reid had, he would send it to us, and we send it to the team. Or if it's something that we ain't like, guys are tired from practice. You know what I mean? We need a breaker. So you don't remember this?
Yeah, I remember a little bit. I
You
remember a
getting
little
old. You
bit.
getting old, dog.
Yeah. But you
But
don't remember the other story.
I'm getting old, dog. But look, but no. So the cool thing about the committee though is like that's why I love Andy because that's why he'll always do good in the league because he can always adapt. You
Right.
gonna have some renegades, some wild Dennis Rodman type players, but you're gonna have some
Right.
Tom Brady's too that's gonna do everything right.
Right.
As a coach, how do I gauge and manage all them dudes? Right?
Right.
I might have a dude that's a little wilder than others, might be more
Right.
outspoken, right? And I might have others not like that. But how can I have a team where we all can our a common goal to win a Super Bowl? And
Right.
he does
Right.
that though. You know what I mean? He gets the feedback from the players, the attitudes. That's why I do like Belichick, and you play with him, so you know him best. But I'm not gonna say he's not a good coach. Can't say he's not a good coach because he's done a lot. But I
Right.
do think that like an issue he has is like how can I gel to and adapt to today's society? Because like he's still the same, smart way or the highway. You know what
Right.
I mean? We're like,
Right.
dog,
Right.
kids is on social media now. It's like different now, dog.
But I understand we had a committee. But what if it's like something like this? Like this is this something we would take to the committee? Like big play slay going on, or me, or not me, because I guess I would be one of the committee. Well, I don't know. Whoever the problem was about,
Right.
it could
Let's say a
possibly.
teammate did the same thing he did.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
same thing he did, right? How would we handle that? Like, you know what I mean?
We
What you
probably
think?
handle that in house though. That probably coach wouldn't get involved with that. But
Right, coach wouldn't get involved with
I
that.
so I was talking about this the other day, thinking about it, like, yo, because I'm cool with like I do like Des Bryant. I'm cool with Des, my man.
Right.
But I don't think during the season I'm jumping on this podcast just because
Yeah.
like we at war. You know what I mean? Like our team going
It
to your
it
team.
seems a little fishy, yeah, and it's a rivalry. But back in our time, or at least my time, we didn't have these opportunities and things like that. So now everybody's on podcasts and talking and doing their thing, right? On content. So it's a little different nowadays, and you got to be a little more at ease. But if we did have a problem, I remember my order of commands. It was like on defense, right? Our oldest OGs was Brian Dawkins and maybe me, right? Um, but me and you kicked it and stuff like that. So I remember one situation where if this happened, basically, let's say Numdy came to the team and got on such and such podcast and everybody didn't agree with it or whatever. One of the OGs, myself, maybe Brian Dawkins. Brian Dawkins really not that vocal, you know what I mean? But Brian Dawkins, maybe Brian Westbrook would probably figure out a solution and how to handle it. You understand what I'm saying? So I think
Yeah.
it would come down to the OGs. Everybody would bring it to the OGs, and then somebody with a good stable mind would figure out a good solution and put it behind us and put it past us. You know what I mean? And understand that we're not gonna let this affect our team and game and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
I don't know, man. Like I mean, it's not gonna affect the team because like let's say if DJ jumped on D'Angelo Hall's podcast back then, like we ain't gonna affect the team. We ain't gonna be mad at him. But I'm like,
Right,
yo, I'm like, what you doing? Like, you know what I mean? We'll have some fun with
right,
it. Let him know that ain't cool. But we gonna
right.
move past that. Like I think
Right.
Slay's a
It'd be like as soon as you came in the locker room, like, boy, what you doing,
yeah,
boy? What happened?
right, yes,
What? Look at the cowboy. What's up, boy?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but it would have been
Yo, don't be point shaving when we play him, like stuff like
right.
that.
Don't be point saving, but it would have been cool. Like, it wouldn't have been like I think that serious. But once again, like you say, we don't think we would have got on a rival podcast during the
Ain't no
season
way.
at the time. And yeah, that
Nah, I
probably
ain't doing
was.
that.
Yeah. But at the end of the day,
But
and
he shouldn't have. But another thing, I like he apologized. Like I don't think you gotta apologize. You
yeah,
ain't
I
wrong.
don't
Like you
think
a
it,
hell of a
yeah.
player.
But that's the other thing. These Philly fans, when they get the brain start and they want to bring that pressure, man, that pressure is hectic, and it make you feel like whether you wrong or right, you just need to submit and apologize and things like
Mm.
that. But me, I ain't apologizing. I wouldn't apologize. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
my thing, I ain't pop for what? Nah, like
Yeah.
I mean, come
But
on,
you
man. Like
You ever met Big Play Slay? He's the
Yeah, it's my
nicest,
man. We
coolest dude
cool.
I've ever met, man. Ever met, man. He don't want no confrontation. He just cool, humble dude, you know?
Nah, he a good guy though, and he want to win. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like they
And
ain't
he was,
tripping.
and obviously Michael Parsons tried to, bait him up and ask him about C.J. Gardner and the touchdown and things like that. And then he answered it pretty good, but that's the weird part about it. You got this rivalry asking about your teammate bad play, and it's like, ooh, you know what
Yeah,
I
like
mean?
now you need to ride with us. Like yo,
Right,
like I'd have
right.
fired back. Like, well, man, ain't like y'all stopping the run. Like you know what I mean? You gotta be
Right.
witty.
You
You know
know
what
what
I
I
mean?
mean? Like, what
Yeah.
about your homeboy letting every time it come past his side, this 10-yard gain? God dang it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
guess
So
what?
he could have played that
And
a little
guess
differently.
and guess what? The Dallas Cowboys defense played a lot better without them superstars out there. They won.
That
I'm
it.
just saying.
Nah,
I'm
that's
just
true. But
saying.
come on, like
I
you know,
listen. A team full of superstars is not a recipe for success. You need the role players. Every superstar is going to go after their selfish needs, and
that's
Michael
true.
Parsons wants sacks. He
Yeah.
not. I'm not here to stop the run and be a run stopper and make sure I fill this gap. No, I'm getting up the field. So now all
Hey,
that stuff
that's the
it
point though,
means
because
a
a lot
lot
of
for sure.
superstars, we have our own way of like, man, like I remember when I was. This is a crazy thing to even say. I'm wild for saying, but when I was a rookie, right? Like I'll do whatever. My rookie, my second year, like yo, look, they used to have me blocking like Mario Williams. Remember big Mario Williams?
Ooh,
I,
big
they would
joker.
make me go slide. They would slide the line opposite because like say a 3-step drop, and they want me to run as fast as I can and cut his knees out. I'm
Right.
like, bet whatever you need me to do, I'm doing. Right? Yo, after I feel like now I'm like a player, all pro and all that, I'm like, oh nah. Listen, when y'all do that type of stuff, y'all put the backup in. I ain't do.
Right.
So that makes sense. Like you need the players to just go ball. You know what I mean? And the
Yes.
superstars, that makes sense.
You can't. Every player can't be expecting $100 million contract. Some of them got to get the $20 million contract and hope I keep grinding and make. You know what I mean? You need those hungry players. Everybody ain't hungry like that. And
No, that's
yeah,
true. That is true. Like you start thinking about man, shoot.
superstars hard to deal with, man. Superstars hard to deal with, bro.
Hey,
For
well, you know what?
real.
I always would play hurt though. If I was hurt, I hated dudes that were superstars that get hurt that don't play. I'm like,
Yeah.
you
And then
you
think
not
about
playing?
our team, the dream team. We had a bunch of superstars. It was the most foolish. I'm sitting at home just shaking my head. Everybody they sign like, oh, this is about to be a disaster. This is horrible.
Oh, you
What
was
they
saying that
doing?
back at home?
Yeah. Remember, I was home. I was holding out. That's why they signed Numby.
Oh, yeah, that is right. Okay, okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I
See,
was
but
the lump.
I thought we was gonna be nice.
I knew it wasn't gonna be
Bro,
nice.
we had real quick. We had you, Kamardi, and Namdi. And this before we knew Namdi wasn't Namdi, but you know what I mean? We like, yo, you
All
ain't
we
gonna throw the
needed,
ball. You ain't gonna throw the ball on us.
all we needed was me and DRC. Me and DRC would have went
But
crazy.
what,
I
but
would
what,
have
I'm, what, I'm, what
coached
I'm
them up a
saying,
little bit.
but the mental part is like, yo, you can't throw the ball on us. Like we covering everything. You can't throw the ball on us, all right? And
Mentally on
then we
paper. Mentally on paper.
yeah, okay, I'm just saying on paper. And then we couldn't another thing we couldn't do, we couldn't stop the run. That's what us it wasn't the pass, it was we couldn't stop the run.
Yeah.
'Cause we
Yeah.
had we had Cullen Jenkins in there, he was nice. We
Cutting
had
Jenkins, yeah.
Babin was supposed to get sacks.
Yeah.
He was good. Trent Cole was nice though back then though.
That was my dog, boy. I tell Trent on third down, look, go get him, Trent. I'm finna get this ball. I need you to not give him no time to pump or anything. He give me them eyes, he give me that look.
He got
Okay.
the big eyes.
Okay. Hey, boy, and that boy going, boy. I used
Hey
to
yo,
love
was he
playing with
one of the
Trent.
better pass rushers you've been around, even with the like the Hall of Fame dudes?
Yeah, because, got to think, when I came from New England, it's a two-gap defense. So
Okay.
they can't just run up the field.
Right.
So when I get to I'm like, they have all day in the world to throw the ball when I played in New England. When I get to Philly, y'all got 2 seconds more. I'm finna pick all this shit. Man, this is crazy. So coming from a two-gap defense where the rush ain't as potent as, when they hit them gaps, that was great for me. You know what I mean? That was,
Yeah, I was like, I watched some old tape because like I had to make like I was trying to do for the Hall of Fame stuff, like who was gonna invite like players I really cared for. So I just went back to make sure I wasn't tripping. But anyway, yo, Trent was
I
going
made the list.
crazy.
Dog, tell him I made the
Oh
list.
man, you
I
come on,
made
you
the
like
list.
number one on the list. Come on, man. Hey, but look, but Trent coming, he coming through. He RV P and all that. But look,
Ever done.
yo, Trent used to get it. I know he used to get out there like that though.
What?
I mean, I knew because but I didn't watch defense like
Trent
that.
was a dog, bro. Nope, like he underrated. Like that man, you come after that, get off that ball, and he go get it, boy. He
Yeah.
go after that. He go after it, boy. I used to love Trent, boy. Make sure Trent out there with me. Trent Cole, shout out to Trent Cole, bro. We used to play some good ball together. We missed Freestyle Friday, boy. You lucky we ain't have Instagram and all that where we could have recorded your Freestyle Friday, boy. You used to be going off, boy.
Yo,
Boy,
so
used to
wait,
be
so
rapping.
when you first heard about the Dream Team, you thought we was gonna be weak.
I knew it soon right off the rip. I understand team. You understand? I understand what it takes. I understand role players. You see what I'm saying? I understand all that stuff. So
Cause we had all them young linebackers,
yeah, the
Jamar
core, the
Chaney.
core nucleus of the team was,
But
you
wait, we
know,
did start 4-1 though.
did we?
Yeah. We was
Dang.
4-1, then we just started losing everybody. We just started losing everybody.
Man, I
We
guess
turned the ball over a lot, and y'all couldn't stop nobody.
couldn't
Nobody.
stop nobody. Numby kept going to the car, and we in the at lunch break we couldn't
Yeah, Namdi was a different
fellowship
guy,
with him.
man. Hey, wait,
Shout
but
out to
wait.
Numby, man. Shout
But
out to
I see
Numby.
that they put him in safety a little bit though. I was watching when they put him in safety a little bit for us.
Oh yeah. I think he used to play safety in college. I think, and that's probably what his
But you know what? He
natural.
wasn't bad though at safety though for us.
That's
They said the
that.
cornerback when he had to come like,
He could play safety. He was big and physical. Now he big
yo,
and
he
physical.
was and he was physical. The only thing
Yeah,
about Namdi, man, I remember because you know when you be young, you don't be knowing everybody. You just know names.
yeah,
Yo, it's all this hype about this dude. Namdi this, Namdi that, Namdi this, Namdi that. I
right.
remember we played him when I was a rookie, and they kept motioning DJ. I'm like, because you know I
Wow.
don't really know everything, but because I'm like 21.
You
But
learning?
I'm saying that like, damn, every other week he don't motion as much. Like, what's so as I learned, they was keeping him from Nandi, right? But my
So
thing
he
is
can't get
now
his
we know
hands on him.
Nandi. That ain't mad. That wouldn't have mattered. He'd have been
Yeah.
whooping up on Nandi.
Man, I seen him route Numby up so bad, and D-Jack don't usually run his routes hard, and he plays to the level that he needs to. You know what I
yup,
mean? But
yup.
when he got to
Effortless.
right, if he ran his routes his full speed every time the way he ran that route on Numby, it was out. Man, D-Jack would have been more unstoppable than he was. Like that, the athletic ability that Deshaun Jackson had, man, it's like bar to none, man. People don't realize that it's underrated for sure. It's underrated for sure.
He was special though.
I hope my brother don't hear this and he take it and run with it and go all the way up to his head and back and grow.
Oh, no, I
Nah,
was
bro.
gonna do that. I told y'all. But look, when Nandi first came to our camp, yo, a tight end did him dirty. It did him like a sluggo, slit and go. We was like, cause you know he did big name, so it can't. We like, all right,
We
one on
waiting to
ones.
see.
Yo, we all watching one on ones. But I was thinking like, why the big dog going get the tight end? But
First of
okay, maybe
all,
I'm right.
first of all,
Routed him up. We was like, oh, I
damn.
knew it right there. That was over.
God dog, man.
Yeah,
Shout
that
out
was
to Nummy,
over.
man. DRC, man. DRC though, man. That's one of the most
He was
gifted,
nice too.
talented, athletic cornerbacks I ever seen and played with. I mean, fast, big.
And
I
he's like
mean,
what 6'1" or something like
yeah, like
six.
6'1". His athletic ability was crazy though, man. His athletic ability was crazy. So shout out to DRC, man. Make sure you tune in and say what needs to be said. Your boy shouting you out. I'm your favorite corner, bro. Appreciate you. So
DRC,
yeah,
I like
man. Shay, let's
DRC.
talk about your Bills a little bit, right? Let's talk about the Bill, right? So you were blessed to have played with Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Josh Allen, all who are generational talent.
Yeah.
Only two of those quarterbacks won Super Bowls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only two. So my question to you: should Josh Allen request a trade if the Bills don't deliver a Super Bowl for them this season?
Nah, he ain't requesting no trade. He's the guy. He is an upstate New York Buffalo. He's that. What they
Right.
should do though, they should go out there and get him some weapons. Right now, that's one thing he should go out and hey, look, man. I know we try to do this thing as a team, as a unit, right? But we need a superstar in the room because we can't wait on a rookie.
Well, so hold on. So you would say, all right, this is years 5, 6, 7 for Josh Allen. Go all the way year 15 and still don't win the Super Bowl? You agree with that?
Oh no,
Because
I think
that's what happened to Dan Marino. I'm trying to prevent a Dan Marino situation. Generational talent, and they should win a Super Bowl. So if Sean McDermott can't put the team together, coach the team in the next couple of years, because he's a generation talent. He should have been won a Super Bowl, or at least made it to the Super Bowl. Should
To
he
be
waste
honest,
his talent as a Buffalo Bill or request a trade? If he shouldn't request it after this season, how long, Shady, should he wait before he
but
quit?
I don't think he should request a trade. I think the Bills be having good teams, right? They just need that
But
they need
maybe it's
one
not
more.
the team. Maybe it's the coach.
Nah, I've been there with Sean. Sean changed the whole culture over there. Before he got there, we wasn't winning. We wasn't winning, bro. Sean came there, drafted good players, drafted all pro players, drafted Josh Allen, right? And
Yeah,
changed losing to winning. I seen that. I witnessed that. We
right,
witnessed that.
right.
So I don't know if a trade is like they need like okay, for example, you give up Stephon Diggs, cool, it didn't work out, but you
Right.
gotta replace that. You gotta replace that.
But
You know what I'm saying?
they probably look now. They remember they started off 3-0, so they probably looking at like
No, 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 no. You beat Jaguars. Uh you beat the Cardinals. These dudes ain't winning,
right.
right?
But in
And
their head mentally, they probably like, okay, we got rid of Stephon Diggs, so this is working. He was part of the problem. See what I'm saying? That's how they probably was looking at it at first.
well, now that you looked at it like that. Okay, even if he was the problem, that's cool. But you need to bring some else in there to help Josh. Like I watched the Ravens. The Ravens is not a good passing defense. That's not what they do. You watch that
Yeah,
today,
not good
right?
passing at all.
They
Right,
play Buffalo. We're gonna stop this run. We're gonna play man. They play man. Our corners better than your wide receivers. They beat them by 25 points. All right.
yeah.
Then we go to Houston. Okay. Same thing. Like Josh ain't never had a problem with getting yards throwing the ball. Now he
No, he
not. They
don't.
not even getting open. They not even getting open, dog.
Bro, he was 9 for 30, 100 and what? 30
100 some
yards,
yards.
140 yards.
9 for 30.
Yeah, yes,
Come
bro.
on, man. Like you need a weapon over there. And another thing is on defense.
But how long are we going to keep, like you said, we made excuses for Justin Fields. We keep saying blah this and blah that. And how many times are we going to make excuse? How long are we going to make excuse for the Buffalo Bills organization? Because I think you right with me where Josh Allen should be winning a suit. He should never be going through these type of games and losses, the type of talent he has, in my opinion. That's
Well,
just,
I got two answers for that. One is I, I think it's a timing thing. I think eventually he gonna get it there. You know what I mean? Like it take
eventually.
time. And
Yeah, for sure.
he might not be the quarterback to win 3 or 4 championships. He might just be able to win one and potentially get the two. There's a lot of greats that have done that. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but you either progressing or regressing,
Right. But
and it
only
looks like
thing,
he's
only
regressing.
thing, only thing I gotta say though, and I'm not even trying to give, but we all play in the Brady era. In the Brady era, they gonna win most of the championships, and here and there, right? You might get a little Eli to get a little two, right? You might get a little Ben Roethlisberger to get a little one. Okay, Peyton, you know what, Peyton? You might get you a little. That's it. Ain't no multiple things. So right now, today, we in the Patrick Mahomes era. And listen, Brady, you might steal you little one little championship. Okay, okay. Matthew Stafford, you team up with a good team. You might get you one, but that's really it. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody. Yo, Patrick Mahomes era and Andy Reid is so crazy right now.
yeah, it is. It
I
is.
think he's
It
I think
is.
he's been starting. This is like his 8th year as like the starter.
Josh Allen though is in amazing, bro.
I,
Like what?
but
I don't know
it's
what else to say.
he's amazing, but it's not his era
Why shouldn't it be?
because he's not the best quarterback, and that's
Put
my
this
man in
man.
football.
All right, I thought about a trade. Send him to San Francisco 49ers, and they won't win a Super Bowl. That's what you're trying to tell me,
I
Shady?
think they would. I think they will.
So what do
Yo,
you
yo,
mean?
you the first person to teach me about fantasy football. Yo, look, look. You said one time we kept throwing the ball. You was like, man, get Shady the ball. Like, what we doing? This ain't no fantasy football. So in the media, you said the front office is out there playing fantasy football,
With the
and I
owners
so I
and
had to look it
managers.
up. What the fuck? So then that's what I learned fantasy football is. Anyway,
Wait, hold on. Hey, is that a true story? That's when you find out about fantasy
that's how I found
football.
out. Yeah, I looked it up, like
You
fantasy
had to look
football,
it up.
because I was still young.
You
You know
didn't.
what I mean?
You didn't even call me like, bro. What's fantasy football? You're like, I don't want to get in the middle of this. Let me just look it up.
Yeah, because I didn't want to say it was a dumb question. By the way, I got the most in my decade. I was the biggest fantasy owner. You know what I mean? Me, Antonio Brown, and Drew Brees. That's the number I know.
Really? You was
But
deep
look,
in that.
check. But anyway, why I say the fantasy football, they bring it back to surface now. You talking about what coach or GM will say, you know what, Josh Allen, we're trading you to the Niners. What?
Well, you think about a package. The 49ers
Man.
have every draft pick in the 2025 draft. They have every pick in the 2026 draft. And then you got Bills. We could reset, get multiple first round draft picks. They have multiple picks in this
What I'm
2025
saying
draft,
is,
and they can
it's
build a whole nother team up.
but it's
They
the
can
thing though.
build a
It's
team up
so
in one season.
it's so hard to get a quarterback. It's so hard to get a quarterback that the NFL is paying guys like Daniel Jones. The highest paid quarterback in football today is Trevor Lawrence. You feel me? So you reaching to get a good quarterback.
But if it's not working, you have to try to do something to change it. And yes, giving up your best the generational talent quarterback that you got seems scary. But if you can get four first round picks, you can go draft another quarterback. You know what I mean? You can go get
Josh
two
Allen,
receivers and
yo,
a defensive line and all type of
not
stuff. You
a
could build
but
a whole
not
team.
not a Josh Allen though. Son, don't
I'm
Josh
gonna
Allen.
ask you again when they don't win the Super Bowl. So you just gonna just let him continue to not win the Super Bowl and just waste his career as a Buffalo Bill, the same way Dan Marino had to waste his career as a Miami Dolphin.
Bro, you
That's
got
your stance. That's your stance.
it's different now though. You know why? Because nowadays, like you can put your foot. Like, look, if y'all don't give me some wideouts, I'm leaving. They not gonna let me leave. You know what I mean? We're gonna give me some wideouts. Like, you gotta do that Kobe Bryant thing, man. Listen,
Yeah,
if y'all
yeah.
don't give me some help, I'm out.
I agree. I just want to see him win the Super Bowl, man. I think he deserves it. He needs to do it. He's that type of athlete, that type of quarterback, and I think it sucks.
Nah, that's life. He gonna be all right.
That's like,
They pay him a lot. They pay him a lot for that. He gonna be all right.
hey, you want me to feel sorry for her? They pay a lot for her,
Come
right?
on, man.
So, like I said, he played with Patrick Mahomes. So it was a terrible play. Patrick Mahomes throws an interception and then
Right?
goes and hurt his own player. How you think Patrick Mahomes felt? Like was he
Yeah.
terribly horrified after that? Like what do you think his feeling, the state of mind was after he hurt Rasheed
Yeah.
Rice?
And he a great teammate too. I know he
He a
felt
great
awful.
team.
Like, dang,
Yeah,
you know. But I mean, it's all in football. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, he just trying to make a play.
He's just trying to make a play. He wanted to make that tackle. Dang, that's awful, man. That was
And I like
that was
Rice. Rice, nice. He can play.
he could play. He real good.
He
He
can play.
real
He can
good.
play. He got some
Yeah.
game. He got some game to him.
So yeah, that was an unfortunate situation right there, man. But all right, Shady. What was the most hardest hitting defense you ever played against? A defense like when they came, you seen them on the schedule, like, God dang, boy, I'm finna be sore. Let me make sure I watch out for him. Or did you ever have that feeling about any defense?
You know what? Back in the day, the Niners, they was
Niners.
big. They was
Kevin Willis?
strong. Yeah, they hit.
Yeah.
They was hitting. That game like whoa. Cause
Yeah.
like they had a group where like everybody on like they had safeties can hit. What's the dude name? Hitter? Oh, not hitter.
Dante Whitner.
Whitner. Yeah, Dante Whitner. He was
Yeah.
hitting
I
right.
see what you mean. Yeah.
But look, one of the hardest things I've been hit by is a dude named Deshaun Golston. He
Right.
got me. Then they had Patrick Willis. They had Bowman. He was there too.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the whole line was crazy. The D line was crazy. Like so they hit, but like,
Yeah.
like the Seahawks hit, but they didn't hit the same.
They ain't hit
They
the
weren't as
same.
big as them, I guess. They was faster, but they weren't as
Now
big.
that you bring San Francisco up, now yeah, I can imagine that. And I see that because they, like you said, they was hitting, boy. They was bringing that thunder. But did it make you feel the way? Like it was like, oh shit, like oh man,
Nah, you know
I'm
why though?
face.
Cause like not even trying to hype myself up, but it's hard to hit me like square. It's hard to really hit me. So even when like I'm in, like I'm about to get hit, I know how to roll with it. You know what I mean? I know how to get under it.
That's Shady's best attribute. And I always tell him that he's like a baby Barry Sanders, a little bit faster, a little bit maybe quicker, and no
I
matter
ain't
what,
quick
look at
back.
his size and stuff. He played and he was durable, not never getting no injuries and stuff
No,
like that.
I ain't really hurt. No.
Right. So you was really good at not getting
But
hit,
wait,
bro.
you know, who
That
was
shit
like
was so
that though?
amazing to me.
Yo, Lamar Jackson, like when I watched him run, I said, yo, he runs like he's a real running back.
Yes.
Like he,
He's tough.
he-
He's
but
freaking
but
tough,
but
bro.
they can't. Yo, he nice. They can't really hit him like they want to because he know how to maneuver with it.
Yeah.
You
And
know
he
what I mean?
might
Yo,
throw it
you
too, so it's
box, you
could depend.
box. You know, you roll with the punch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how
Oh
he
yeah.
does though.
All right. All right. So I don't know if you saw it, but I think you saw it. I went viral telling my story, right? About Donovan McNabb and Coach Reed. And everybody took it as I was trying to bash Donovan McNabb, and the story was really about Coach Reed, bro. Why everybody took it that way? It's
I
like
think
everybody ready to see us talk down on a black man or each other, and all I was doing was telling the story, of my experiences and things
no,
like that.
that was everywhere. But I think it was more of like people don't really know, but they have an idea that maybe Don was a certain way. So certain stories, even if you're not even talking about him, but just talking about in general, and people like, yo, I knew it. You know what I mean? That sound like
Yeah.
I thought.
Right.
So and then like you're not the only teammate that kind of reference that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because even Deshaun was talking about how like he had a party, you know what I mean, and he was trying to get some extra tickets. The
Mm-hmm.
McNabb had a party, and Deshaun wanted extra tickets, and he said he made him pay for it, and he was like, and hearing that, playing with dudes like Brady and Gronk, playing with dudes like Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey, there's no way in the world if he wants 10 extra tickets, you're not about to pay me for it.
Your
You my
main receiver, like.
bro.
How
Like
much did the tickets cost? $100, 200 a piece? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you
so
like,
stuff like that. It's just like
oh, I didn't know that. That's wild. So Deshaun just talked about that situation. What was it about McNabb, man? Everybody's different. There's no right or no wrong. You can be how you want to be. It's your character. But some things we just, it's just like unagreeable. Like, why? Why you think he was like that? Why you think his personality was like that? Like, you had any reason? Was the way he grew up?
I mean, yeah, I don't even know. I mean, like I be thinking that like now the older I am and play on the different teams I played on, there's different ways of winners. So like even being smart like him, you still can win championships. You know
Right.
what I mean? It's just different, right?
Yeah.
So I can't really judge why he was like that or why he acted a certain way, but
Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha.
but
All right.
but Five was talented. That's what people don't know. He was really really
No,
talented.
very freaking
I think
talented.
if he had some of that like
He just needed that push, that extra discipline. It seems like he was a, mama's boy his whole life or whatever. And that's not no shot because I was a mama's boy, you know what I mean? But I was outside by myself and I had to figure shit out and do things and that makes the difference in some
yeah,
men and things like
build
that.
different character. But
Yeah,
I think but he was like always like highly recruited his whole life.
exactly.
You know what I mean? He came to Philly. And I heard Philly was like, yo, he was Andy's first quarterback, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so he was the golden child.
He's a golden child. Yeah, Andy. That was Andy Reid.
But you know what's crazy though? When I was a rookie, when you young,
Yeah.
like I don't know, my first in the league, so I don't know nothing for nothing, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I could gauge and see like the personalities and like, okay, this dude right here is a leader. He's this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Okay, this dude's a goofball. This dude.
Did
So
did you see it your rookie year? You was like he's a goofball, or you was like he's a leader.
nah, nope. I didn't. Not as a young rookie. Like he was a leader because of his name and like what he's done. So I respected him. But I want to hold him to a standard like a Dawkins or like a Jason Kelsey.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Or even all
yeah,
the other quarterbacks like Patrick or Josh
yeah.
or
It just seems like he didn't
Mahomes,
take it
Brady.
as serious as the other
Nah,
greats and things like
the
that. Like,
quarterbacks that I've been around, like to be serious, he wanted that boat. But that don't make it like a bad thing. That's just not his. That's not what he's on.
yeah, but we just saying that the things, if those little things could have made him prepare better and be a better quarterback if he took it more
Oh
seriously. You
yeah.
know what I
See,
mean?
like
And
we
that's
said, like
that's that's the difference in the greats and things like that. Like greats like Tom Brady, he
yeah,
doesn't miss a pass in practice, and if he miss a pass, like meaning like nobody's guarding the
yeah,
receivers.
yeah. We gonna do that
If
again.
he
We gonna do it
missed a
again.
pass, he has to redo it or something. He don't just like it was okay. You see what I
Yeah,
mean?
I watched him with Tampa. I watched him make us do. a period over it. That was sloppy. We doing that again. But look, a dude like Mike Vick, Mike's not like that.
Yeah.
But Mike
Right.
was a leader in his own way because Mike ain't yelling, he ain't yelling and all that, rah
Right.
rah. But he would coach me up like, yo, do it like this, do it like that. Like
Yeah.
Mike can always motivate us and like,
Yeah.
you know, uh, get us to like see things in the bigger picture that's not for ourselves. 'Cause you know, when you young, you trying to get yours. You know what I mean?
Right.
DJ Mac, he trying to get theirs. He was like, yo, we a team, like, you know what I'm saying? Or we ain't want to lift weights. I remember we ain't want to lift weights. And he said, yo, I'm in here lifting weights. I need to lift weights.
Ooh.
We like, yo,
You
if you
gotta
doing it, we
go.
gotta do it.
You gotta
You know what I
go.
mean? And he came at us, and it was like cool. He checked us, but it was still
It was
respectful.
cool. It felt good. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
dang, the other person didn't do this. Like, oh,
Yep.
let me jump on this. Like, maybe this is different. We might start winning and stuff.
And
Like,
and another way I learned from like as a rookie, like the real respect. If an older player say something and everybody kind of do it and acknowledge it right away, you could tell he the alpha in the room, right?
right.
Not even like
Yeah,
physical, but just like the mentality.
for
If
sure.
Don would say certain things,
Nobody
everybody
would
would be
do.
like, "What?" Like, "Oh, all right, bro."
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's a great point. That's a great point. I never looked at it like that. I guess I realized it, but I never broke it down like you said. Like you said, like when alpha come in the room or a leader or something, someone everybody respects, and they say something or they make a
Somebody
request,
respects.
everybody moves. But
Yeah.
if you don't have no respect for that person or you don't look at that person as authority or a leader or whatever, and they come in there screaming and you just sit there, yeah, that's a sign of nobody
You see what I'm
respects
saying?
you.
Because
Yeah,
like even like a dude
man.
like you wasn't the most like I'm doing everything the right way. You know what I'm saying? But if you
Right,
said something a certain way in the line, because you play a lot, right? But if you say
right,
something a certain way, we like, oh yeah, all right, bet. Yeah,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
right,
Everybody
yeah.
don't get that type of
Right, respect. Nah, dang, you made a great point. I didn't look at it like that, man. Shout out to Shady with the knowledge, dropping the ones and twos on Say What Needs to Be Said. 2:30 in the morning, baby. We here for y'all, baby. We about to wrap this thing up, baby.
Yes, we
I
are. Yes,
appreciate
we
y'all,
are.
man. Hey, we got that one more, but hey, so, right, you feel like Teofimo Lopez is the one
Oh, we
person
talking boxing.
that can
We
beat
should have started boxing
Javante
first.
Davis. You feel like Teofimo Lopez is the one person that could beat Javante Davis. And we're going to end on this. Can you please explain yourself and to the chat to say what needs to be said, world,
Yeah.
why you feel that way, brother? And I'm going to
No,
tell you
so
why he can't beat the tank, the dank, tank Davis.
so I all right, let me just break it down. First of all, I ain't saying he gonna beat him because it's hard to
mm,
beat Tank. Tank
mm.
good. All right. And he got what them dudes don't got. He touched that chin, they done.
Ooh, big.
But what I was saying though is like I used to think that Shakur could give Tank a shot because I've never seen him
And I
get hit.
always told you what?
But he gonna make him fight. But look, now hear me out. I never seen him get hit though. I'm like, yo, you can't hit him. And then every time I talk to boxers about him, they like, yo, he like a cat, bro. He know what you throwing, he moving. But then I seen the one fight where I think he messed his hand up, but the dude had power. Dylan Santos, I think his name was, or whatever it was. And I ain't like what I was saying. Like, okay, he pressured him, trying to make him fight, and you know what I mean?
Right,
Where Tank is more athletic than this dude, faster than that dude.
right.
Then I'm watching how every time I watch Tank, he getting better.
Yeah.
I seen some fights where I ain't think he fought well on the like moving on his back foot, you know what I mean? Moving backwards, he got better. So I'm like, dang, right? So that's one
Right.
part. So then when I start watching everybody else, I'm like, who has all the intangibles? Who has all he's balanced enough on everything? And it was Tiafimo because he's big. I think he's strong. I think he's quick. I think he can box, and I think he got power. You know what I mean?
How tall is he? You see him in person, right? Is he your
Yeah,
height?
yeah,
Is he?
yeah. He about 5'8", five
Right.
five about 5'8".
That's going to be taller than Tank for sure.
Yeah, Tank like 5'5" or something like that.
Yeah, Tank is always at a disadvantage. But me and Shady talked about
Oh,
this
wait.
previously too.
Last point, real quick. And then another thing, like, see your film ain't gonna be scared. I feel like a lot of dudes be scared. Like Frank Martin, like I watched him before, and he was he was he was just fighting just to be fighting. Like, you know what I mean? He
Yeah.
want to sit down on his punches. He wasn't trying to hurt him.
Like
You
you
know?
said, sometimes the moment can be too big for people, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, that's part of that pressure too. Like that pressure, that moment Like I don't know how to seize the moments. Like these glitz, the grandma, all these people like, whoa, this is too much for me. And yeah, I see a lot of people freeze up like that. I see a lot of people freeze
You know
up.
what I mean? So I was thinking like, who's been in the moment? Like he's fought 2 big fights. He's fought,
Mm.
yo, he's beat Lemachenko for all the belts and Josh Taylor. Am I tripping?
Who? Who beat him?
Teofimo got a resume though.
He got him resume. But listen, the one thing about Teofimo, he won't put his left hand up. He won't fight like this. He got to fight like this the
Oh
whole
yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah. He fought, yeah,
He
he fought,
get
yeah.
hit too many times, and he can't get hit that many times with Tank Davis. Now, me and Shady talk about boxing all the time. You got a boxer, and then you got athletes that's a boxer, right? These are 2 athletes that are boxers.
Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah, yeah.
Chico is a boxer. He ain't no athlete like that, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But Teofimo Lopez will get knocked out by Tank Javante Davis.
I mean, but you saying that it's not that's believable though. Like I think
100%.
anybody there with him, I'm just saying, right? If it's anybody that won't be afraid, that can move and box.
Ryan Garcia isn't afraid, and I want to see that rematch. Ryan Garcia was not afraid.
He wasn't afraid, but bro, when he got hit, when he felt that power, he's like, whoa, hold up.
He's like, whoa.
Hold up. Yo,
Hey,
the dude, yo, he counted the 10 count and started walking around like nothing ever happened. Like, yeah, man, it was a good fight, man. Hey, good fight. Like, what?
He didn't even know how to get up. Like,
But I
yeah.
will say this though, like I do want to see somebody challenge Tank. That's all. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
I
want to
think
see a good.
some of
He's
that be like,
always getting challenged though, Shady. Don't it just he ends up knocking the person out.
who
He's going to be
challenged?
challenged every time because he's at a disadvantage of his height.
Well, wait, hold on. Let's go through like who challenged him though. If we being real, what's said to be what needs to be said. Who challenging?
Who
Broly?
challenged Tank Davis? Let's name his last fights. The last
Uh,
fight was
Frank Martin.
Frank Martin. That wasn't the challenge.
He didn't even come to fight.
He ain't come to fight.
Okay, before that was it Rolly? Or
Rolly was a
Pitbull?
good challenge. Rolly was a good challenge. And a lot of people, because when you smaller than the person, you can get this out of body experience and thinking you could just go in there and start.
Yo, Tank
And
told that dude,
that
he said,
happens.
listen, he said, yo, you can't beat me. He said, because you just started boxing. I've been doing this since I was 5 years old. He said I was 5 years old doing this. So like before I could even move around, I'm boxing.
Yeah.
When you watch Rolly fight, yo, listen, he fought Tank. He fooled me because he started talking and all that. Floyd them knew what they was doing. They signed that up. After he
Dog,
fought,
he was in trouble. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
after he fought him, after Tank fought Rolly, every fight Rolly had since then, I've bet 10 grand every fight. The only fight I lost, he fought this old ass dude. You see that? The older was whooping him. Boom, boom, he was knocking him around. Yo, hold up. They stopped the fight. Rolly threw all these wild punches, wasn't even hitting him. I know you've seen this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
After the fight, they asked Rolly about the old dude. You know what he said?
What?
He said, this old mother effer hit hard. I didn't want to feel that. Yo, come on. I
That's
bet.
how it be, though. That's how it be, Shady.
But what I'm saying is, Rolly shouldn't even been in the ring with a guy with that type of not real shit, on some real shit. For the safety of himself, he shouldn't be in the ring with a guy like Javante Davis. That's like elite level
That was
to
a great
aim.
match. That was a great match that made. Who else? There's nobody else for Tank to fight, brother. He has to fight the people in this division.
But
Who
what
else can he fight?
but he don't. Rolly ain't. Come on, who Rolly though? Who's that?
Rolly look awkward, but listen.
Rolly's done though. It's over though. He's done.
It's over. It's over. It's a wrap.
Okay.
But
all right.
When he's in that fight, in that moment of that fight, Tank was in trouble sometimes.
Trent was never in trouble. Against Rolly?
Yes.
I was laughing playing at that dude, man. He put him to sleep. For real though. He was asleep. I'm like, damn.
So ain't nobody in this division at 140 pounds could beat Tank. 135, 140 pounds.
So look, 135. So I'm saying like Shakur. I'm gonna say the matchup. Shakur's a good matchup. Haney's obviously a good matchup. And then and Tank might beat them dudes, right? Teofimo. I think it'll be a good fight. The dude, you know what would be a good fight though?
What?
Dan Santos. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but it's close. He the one that fought Shakur, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's when Shakur hurt his hand, whatever. And they said he wanted to fight him back. Yeah. He's nice. He's explosive and he hit hard. He a Dominican. And then he fought the dude Rayo. This beat Pitbull. Okay. He fought him and beat him, knocked him out. That'd be a good fight for Tank. And then even Ryo, like I thought Ryo was good, boxed as well.
Yeah.
Pitbull, I boxed him. You watched that fight?
Yeah. Pitbull is just like a aggressive guy. His skills ain't all
No
that. He
skills,
just
no.
overwhelm you with punches. He try to
He got
overwhelm you.
tired
So
though. Yeah, he
yeah,
got
he got
tired.
tired. Yeah.
Nah, boxing's back though.
Boxing's back, man. We are boxing fans, baby. We gonna be tuning in to the next boxing. He fight Lamont Roach next, and yeah, it's not really a fight. I agree with you, Shady, but he got to stay busy. People ducking and dodging. Once you sign up and fight
Yeah,
him. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know much about Roach, but I heard he. I mean, he's littler, but is he good?
Not really, but it's all right. It's
Oh
something
wow.
it be entertained. You know what I mean? We
Well,
waiting
before
for the
before
big
we get
fight.
off, two things. So let me
Talk to
ask
me.
you though. I know you the host. Let me ask you.
No, talk to
Do,
me. Ask me anything.
do you think that um Bud can beat Canelo, or is it a weight? The size might be too much.
I think the size might be too much. I
Okay.
think he can though. He will have to beat him off points. He's not going to knock him out.
I think Bud Crawford. Now he ain't
Not
not Canelo ain't never getting knocked out. I
he,
see Canelo get. He got the best jaw in history though. He got
history. No, him and Triple G.
Triple
Golovkin.
G got a chin too.
Oh my gosh, them boys' chins is amazing, impeccable. I don't know how they
But I think Bud beats him though, bro. Bud ain't getting hit like that. And one thing about Bud's
beat
a
him off
winner.
points. Beat him off
But
points.
he cannot not get knocked out.
Right.
Nah.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
points. But look, I watched Bud like this is my opinion. You know what I mean? Because everybody's so specific, but this is my opinion. When Charlo fought him, he took the fight, got the money. He was cool. You know what I mean? He ain't get knocked out. Bud not on that. Bud trying to really win though, dog.
Yeah. Bud
He
trying to
trying to
win.
chase greatness for real.
Yeah, and that's the dog in him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just a dog.
And I
Remember, I
think I
talked to you
think
about superstars and then people that have to come up with different. Bud's not a superstar. He had to come up grind and then out the mud. So that shit hit different when it
I
when it.
do I
You know
do
what I
I
mean?
do think he I mean he got shot and drove us out. That's come on, but I do think that Bud
Motherfucker tough.
wait I think he gonna outbox Canelo.
He will.
Canelo's
He
slowing
definitely
down a
will.
little bit. He don't throw as much punches. He trying to hit you
Yeah.
with one shot. You ain't beating Bud on one shot.
Right. But
Oh,
we talked before, and now that you're a boxer, and I showed you that experience, this motherfucker that hit hard just coming at you like this, and you keep just and he's just steady coming forward. That's gonna be tough
but
for
but
Bud to
but
deal
but
with too.
but he be in shape too though.
He got that shit. I seen this motherfucker jump around this ring for 12 rounds. I forget who it was, bro. I was so impressed by Bud, boy. Bud is a total package, man. I love
Yo, he
Bud,
be in
man.
shape. He a switch hitter. Like,
He
come
a
on,
switch
bro.
hitter.
Like,
He
and
make
then
it
look,
happen.
this what people don't know. Yo, he used
What?
to be a wrestler though. So in them
Oh,
clinches,
right.
he
Right. He'll toss a nigga up, boy, for
because
real. He's
now
strong like that.
if you bigger than me, but I know how to wrestle you and all that, like it.
Yeah.
Come on over here. Let's talk about this shit.
Yeah. I
And the
seen
last thing about Bud that people don't know, he's stronger than what you think
way stronger.
because he fought that one boy that's beat that dude. He
Uh-huh.
nice too though.
Yeah.
People ain't like to fight him.
That where he was from? The white.
Montreal, I think he's from Ukraine. Ukrainians be
Yeah.
tough,
Only
but they not
thing,
fighting him.
only he could have affected Bud more, but he kept throwing the one punch. He had to sit in there and try to put the combination together to beat him. But he'll do
But
something
he
slick
was
on the
like real
corner.
jerky.
Dude was nice though. You right, Shady. His little athletic, his little
Yo, and look, low key, he had Bud like Bud couldn't figure him out because he kept jumping in and out like ain't
yeah.
no.
It's hard to get that rhythm. That's the thing when you fight, you gotta not let motherfuckers see your rhythm and feel
It's
your
crazy
rhythm.
because
So you tough.
Frank told me that he said yo this bull ain't gonna be no walk in the park
Right.
because
Yeah.
they was like who's Bud fighting this is a walk in the park is cherry pick. He said nah, bro, nice.
But like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think he started beating the fool out of him. He started catching him good, right?
Yeah, nah, he was,
You know,
and then a couple times Bud stunned him. He grabbed him up a little bit, but
yeah.
bro didn't back down though at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. I love Bud, man. I'm a big Bud fan, man. Oh yeah. But yeah, man, let's say what needs to be said. My dog Shady in the building. It's 2:42 in the morning, baby. We here for y'all. You know what I mean? Well, we're
Yeah, I'm
gonna wrap it
sleepy.
up, man. Once again, congratulations to my dog, Shady McCoy,
It's always
LeSean
love,
Shady
son.
McCoy into the Hall of Fame. I hope they retire that jersey for you, brother.
Yeah,
Hope they
man. Look,
retire that.
do it officially retired. Don't have retired. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
Zonk, my dude's always good, man. Always love. When
It's
we get you on
always a
2510
pleasure.
show, for
Appreciate
sure.
you, brother. Y'all tune in. He 20 and 10 show my brother over there. They doing big things, man. So appreciate the brother for stopping through, man. Y'all go to sleep, man. Good
Get
night,
some
brother.
rest.
See you.
All right, Zonk.
Yo, we
All
out.
right.